Hey, everybody, have a great week.
We'll try, but it's not starting off the greatest. We got some pouring rain right now. Watch for standing water in the road. Is it already a mess out there, Kelly?
Yeah,
Great.
A little bit.
Perfect. Yeah, there's definitely going to be puddles a many as you're driving to work this morning. Although it looks like that rain's going to taper off kind of early, but then the wind picks up and the temperatures just plummet. In fact, we're at our high right now. I think, what do you say, thick 54 or something like that?
Yeah.
And then, we're going to lose about 20 degrees or so.
By noon.
Be prepared. Cold and windy tonight. Welcome to your Monday. Can I share with you basically the first thought I had this morning? Because my alarm goes off and I get right in the shower. So shower is my first thought. And I was thinking about little boys in the shower. And
you really want to say that out loud?
Let me clarify, Thick.
Okay.
Because I was thinking about, 17 and 13-year-old stepsons, and when they get up in the morning, or if we have some place to go, they just get in the shower, right? And I bring this up because I have a standing shower with the glass doors, and connected to the standing shower, like butt up against it, is the bathtub. And so I'm looking at both. At what point do are your kids on their own in the bathroom? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, is a 5-year-old boy getting in the shower?
No.
Okay.
They're probably still taking a bath.
Okay, still taking a bath.
But they really want to shower. It's
probably.
like when you realize that your dad or mom, they get to shower, you're like, well, when do I get to do that?
Because to me, I would be uncomfortable with a 5. Like, that seems weird. Or is a 5-year-old alone? Or no?
I don't think so.
Because you don't want them drowning in the bathtub. You don't want them slipping or something, right?
Right. I mean,
are you sitting on the toilet turned around? Now, like, it just
I don't know. At
seems
5,
weird.
you're probably letting them.
I'm trying to remember.
I've never dealt with
I haven't
young children before, really. So I don't know. Like, when I was just like, are you 8 when you get in the shower? Does your parents still have to adjust the water for you at 8?
Maybe it's just circumstantial. Depends on the kid.
Yeah, it varies, I would say.
Okay. Anyways, that was my early morning thought. How are you, Kelly?
I have been better. I have been better, I must say.
What happened?
Well, our power went out at 3:30 Friday afternoon, and it is still out.
No.
We've had no power.
The entire weekend?
Yes, sir.
Oh, no.
And let me tell you that we're on a well, so no power means no water, no sink, no toilet, no shower, no furnace.
I thought someone forgot to change the garbage can.
No,
That's what
it's
that
me.
is. Okay.
Now, we do have a generator, however, and Charlie's been maintaining it monthly, running it, etc. Plugged it in on Saturday to get it fired up. Did not work.
Nothing.
So it was about 59 degrees in our house yesterday morning.
Oh, my God.
I mean, and, it's a mess. I know I'm not alone. There are, a number of people in Franklin, Licking, Delaware, Fairfield counties who are still out. So I feel for you is all I'm saying. I feel for you. Charlie did get the generator up and running yesterday afternoon. So we had a few hours of being able to get some warmth back in our home.
Right.
I was able to fix dinner, but you're very limited on I don't have a whole house generator.
Right.
So you're a little limited on what you can use at the same time.
Are you walking around with flashlights on your phone?
Yeah, that's what I did this morning. I came here and got ready.
Oh, no!
Yeah. And I showered at my mom's and things like that.
Right.
But, you figure it out, but it is not comfortable.
That's frustrating. I did see I know I've seen an email every single day since Friday, including yesterday, that was the AEP, group email of 2,300 workers out from different states all coming together. But
I was keeping in touch with Vic over the weekend because he was out during the derecho. When was that? 2018, 2017,
something like that.
For 8 days. They didn't, and it was the same situation. Is that there's one of our neighbors' giant trees fell over the power line.
Just took everything out,
and we haven't seen a soul. Yet because there are bigger problems to fix.
Like you were talking about. getting 2,300 people back on.
Right.
Whereas that tree is only affecting a few houses.
So it's impacting 29 people. And so we're kind of down on the list because they're working to get as many people on as possible. And they're doing great work, but we haven't seen them yet. So hopefully today.
It was 6 days before they touched our neighbor's tree.
Right. Yeah, they got to get in there and cut the tree down, remove the tree,
right,
fix
that's
all the power lines.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so it's a lot of work. I feel for those crews. They've been working really hard. They got crews in from Indiana in our area to come help. So.
We had the little headlamps that you clip onto your hat.
Yep.
And that became we were constantly had those on in our house when that happened.
That sucks.
The weirdest and worst thing, though, I will tell you, is not the worst, but one of the bad things is the no toilet, no water.
Yeah, we had water.
Yeah, nothing. I mean,
and
so
the generator
we literally had to get buckets of water to pour to get our toilets to flush.
My
mean, literally, it is like living in... I don't know what to whatever.
Here you go, Oregon Trail.
It's like we're like in a tent.
Yeah,
that's what I feel like.
You're camping.
Yes, we're camping.
A hard structure tent.
Yeah.
And you can't use the generator for the water?
We can.
You can?
Yes, but we unplugged it last night because we're like, Charlie just didn't, he felt too iffy about it to keep it on all night while we were sleeping.
I wouldn't want to do that.
Yeah,
I agree
so
with
we'll
you.
plug it back in this afternoon and get our house back, warm enough and all that. But
well, I mean, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news. Are you going to maybe get a hotel or something? Because tonight's low is 19.
Well, we'll get
tomorrow's high is only 29.
Yeah, we'll get ourselves back up to about 71, and we should be, our house keeps warmth pretty well, so we shouldn't lose too much overnight.
All right, it's a bummer. I'm so sorry.
Well, thank you. I know I'm not, like I said, I'm not alone. There are a lot of people in my position.
God, my hot snakes this morning don't feel so bad after a weekend full of no power. Thick, how are you?
I'm great. What in the world would I possibly complain about right now?
Yeah,
I know what she's going through.
Yeah.
And I don't know how we got so lucky. We never lost power once.
Nope.
I was
no
shocked.
kidding.
I was shocked.
Us either. Never an issue.
Everybody, across the street, out. Everybody on the streets behind us, out. We were on.
Really?
I was like,
okay.
whatever.
Well, I came in here Friday afternoon because we didn't have
Had
power.
to get your work done,
and, Ronnie's whole neighborhood was out. She was out of power, and a lot of people were out. So.
I do want to know, were you watching the OSU-Michigan game?
Yes.
Did you start to get nervous? Don't you lie.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh,
we blew it. We had it.
No, you never had it.
Oh,
you made a run. You never had it.
We should have had it.
You never had it.
We should have had it.
But then we crapped the bed yesterday and
Purdue,
lost to Purdue. It was not our normal self. Still a 1 seed, though, so we'll take it. It's so funny how college basketball works because we're the Big Ten champions. Purdue is the Big Ten tournament champions.
I know.
And now we're going to the big dance. So
I know. What's the important stuff, right?
Right.
I'm not cheating, not even sure.
Yeah.
I guess getting as far as you can in the Big Ten.
That's it. That's all that matters. Absolutely. All right. We've got a busy Monday morning ahead, including your tickets for the 5-year anniversary for the King of Clubs. They're bringing in Filter Finger 11 and Local Age. It's going to be a great show. We'll get you hooked up with those tickets just after 8 o'clock. Right now, let's get started with Blitz Morning Trivia. Thick, what you got?
$25 to water beds and stuff if you're the first one to text in the correct answer. And here's the deal. There is a new horror film titled Night Flirt starring Ethan Kutkowski. He was Carl Gallagher in the show Shameless. I think it's Kutkowski is how you say it.
Okay, sure.
Kutkowski. Anyway,
Say it a couple more times.
Yeah.
I want to hear the difference.
He's the star of this new indie horror film titled Night Flirt. And they filmed a scene at a local pub here in Central Ohio.
I know.
What is the pub? Be the first one to text it in at 800-821-9970 and you'll win the gift card.
All right, let's get that answer for Blitz Morning Trivia, Thick.
All right, the question was, a new horror film titled Night Flirt is coming soon with Ethan Kutkowski, who played Carl Gallagher in Shameless, and they filmed a scene for this movie right here in Central Ohio at a local pub. What was the pub? Goose, you know it well. It was Sloopy's in Hilliard.
Yeah, I was actually there the night of them shooting in the morning because they did it before they opened,
right?
And then I had found out about it that night because Nora had swung by, and Dee, the bartender, was actually there while they were shooting. She was asked to be an extra, and she turned him down. So,
really?
Yeah. So she was just kind of doing her prep and getting ready to open while they were kind of off in the corner doing their shooting. But then I guess they came back because they did another shot at some diner somewhere, and they asked her again. So her and Diesel, one of the other bartenders there, they were actually extras in the movie.
Oh, she did end up doing it.
They had to do it. Yeah, she regretted saying no at the time. Yeah. She's like, I should have said yes, but they came back and asked her. So, yeah, they're going to be extras in the diner scene.
So is this their slogan, the place to be?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, because it says they posted, we had an exciting morning at the place to be today, and it's all capitalized,
yes.
So I assume that their bar was selected for this upcoming movie. So
I would love to know how, because I mean this in all the best ways possible. Sloopy's is just your corner hole in the wall. Yeah. And when I say corner, I literally mean it's in a little shopping center, and it's in the corner of the shopping center. So
that's probably what they wanted. Said they said it was fascinating to see everything that goes on behind the scenes.
Yep.
The amount of setup, the equipment, and everything, and the teamwork was really impressive. So no release date yet on the movie, but Sloopy's 5488 Roberts Road. If you ever want to check them out,
great little place.
And congrats to Danielle Fritzes from Mount Sterling. She was the first one to text in the correct answer. Gets $25 to waterbeds and stuff.
I remember when we were there that night, it did lead into a conversation between Nora and I, because I can't remember exactly what year it was. It was definitely when I was not living there back home in Detroit. Sometime around the 2016s, somewhere in there, Detroit signed a huge tax cut for entertainment, which I know Atlanta does it. There's a ton of movies made in Atlanta now because of that. But there was a window where there were quite a few movies that were shot in Detroit. One of the Transformers movies was shot down there.
Yeah.
You know, so and I was thinking it would be fun to be a part of that for a short period of time. Like, how cool Transformers is being shot. Or maybe if you work downtown and you're in a building, you can look out the window and you can see a movie being shot. Right. Like, it happens all the time in New York City. But I think after a short period of time, that would get really annoying really fast.
It's happened some here. You remember Teachers, Kelly? Was that Nick Nolte?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they shot that at Central High School here.
Okay.
Yeah.
And just having detours, or maybe, let's just say you're working downtown and you're trying to conduct your business. You're on a call with logistics and and then you've got explosions going on outside your window, and you're like, wait, hold on.
Well, I told you I was an extra in a couple shows. We flew out to L.A. I did it as part of a radio thing, a morning show thing, many, many years ago. And it really was kind of excruciating. It's not fun to be in as an extra.
The day of a shoot,
So, not only being surrounded by movie making or TV show making, being in it, if you're not an actual actor, you're just sort of background, is a miserable, lengthy, boring. I shouldn't
like
say
hurry
miserable.
up and wait.
Very, very boring. You're not doing anything, and you can't talk because you're on the set. So you're just sitting there doing nothing.
I want to know, because I have heard some stories about, quick history lesson. If you know Hamilton, the show, Lin-Manuel, the guy who wrote it, he had a musical before that called In the Heights. And I remember talking to him and hearing stories about during scenes that you're not in. Let's say some big action song or something's happening over here, but you're still on stage.
Yeah.
They will have conversations over in the corner while things are going on. That's when Lin-Manuel told Chris Jackson, the guy who played George Washington, during In the Heights, he goes, hey, man, so I'm working on this new thing that I think you could help me out with. They were talking about Hamilton on stage. So I always wonder, when you're an extra or you're behind the scenes in a bar, you're sitting at the table, they're like, all right, have a conversation. So you guys just like, so anyways, are we going to get
Yeah, I'll tell
this?
you, if it gets too loud, you get in trouble. Like, they don't have any problem kicking you off.
Really?
I mean, you can whisper, but if they can hear you at all, I mean, you're meaningless. Like, they don't want you there, basically. They just need you. It's a necessary evil for them, for you to be on the set. So it's not fun.
So if you're a restaurant goer behind,
That's
as
what
an
we
extra,
were.
then you just have to sit there and fake mouth stuff.
And then things always are delayed, so it's like, no, we need you to come back tomorrow. And I'm like, oh no, you do not.
Right, yeah.
You better wrap my scene up now.
And then for continuity, when they're doing editing and stuff, you're like, wait a minute, that person was not sitting behind them in the last scene.
Yeah.
It all changes.
Right.
Yuck.
Anyways, congratulations, and if you ever have, it's fun to be a part of once as an extra. And after you're done with that,
I guess, the experience is kind of interesting, but
anyways, congratulations to Danielle. All right, real quick, before we get to your not-so-breaking news, I think Everyone has learned a very important lesson, and if you haven't, I'm going to share it with you because everyone needs to know this. And that would be, don't mess with Kelly Quinn.
Oh.
Because she will call you out.
Yeah.
She will blast you. And if you don't do what needs to get done, she will let you know about it. Because what did it take? 14 minutes for her to say, look, I haven't had power all weekend. I've been suffering since Friday at 3 o'clock. And what I've had to deal with. What happens? 14 minutes later, she gets a text message. Power's back on at her house.
Wow.
Yay.
Don't mess with Kelly Quinn. Or if you ever need anything done, call Kelly Quinn. She'll get it done.
Well, let me just tell you is that Energy Cooperative, okay, that's who does our energy, our power, and they have been amazing, honestly. Like, they've been working hard, which I really don't want to crap on them, but it is a difficult situation to be without power that long.
Yeah.
And they know it, and they were like, we know, we're getting to you, we swear, so it was nice. AEP's been doing the same thing with their people, but yeah. So far, so good.
Oh, we're back.
Looks like we got power at 6:41 in the morning.
So that's why you go back home and you're just like, flush off.
Oh, we were saying that yesterday when Charlie got the generator up and running. We were like, I didn't know how glorious it was to flush a toilet.
Right. If that ever happens to me, I want to make the first thing I want to do is go out and maybe light the barbecue or something and pull the Tom Hanks from Castaway. Fire! Yeah. I've created fire!
I am the god of all hellfire!
Yes, absolutely. So I'm so happy for you. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. We have water again.
Welcome back to the 21st century.
Yeah. Because I can never, ever, ever be Amish. I did learn that this weekend.
There is no way in hell that would ever happen.
The Morning Blitz with Goose, Kelly, and Thick Rick. Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
Our first story takes us over to Phoenix, where a Phoenix woman is recovering after a rare life-threatening illness. Let me tell you, this is the definition of, have you heard the jingle online that people are singing? You can't eat at everybody's house. You got to be real careful where you're when you go somewhere and eat someone's food. Trinity Peterson Mays is a 24-year-old who was perfectly healthy just weeks ago, but now she finds herself learning to walk and talk again after paralysis because she was enjoying her friend's homemade fermented swordfish.
Ooh.
First of all, she says it tasted horrible. I'm going to be honest. Fermented swordfish does not sound good at all. Supposedly it's healthy, and I figured I might as well try it. If it's bad, I'll just get a bad stomachache. Whatever. Not that big of a deal. But no, it was way worse than that because she noticed it was awful. And then she was drinking some water, and then she noticed she wasn't able to, like, you know those days where you're really thirsty, you're getting that water, you feel it. Well, she couldn't really chug anymore, and it kept going down the wrong pipe, and she was coughing and choking. 24 hours later, she wasn't able to enjoy her coffee. She couldn't even swallow anymore, so she went right to the ER. The first ER said, we can't find anything. You can head on home. Let us know if it gets worse. Then she was transferred to a neurological specialist, and it turns out St. Joseph's Medical Center and Neurological Institute, they were able to diagnose her with something that most doctors only read about. There's only about a dozen or so cases a year in America. So most doctors never see this. She had food-borne botulism.
Oh, my God.
And so botulism gets in your brain and starts shutting things down so they just don't work anymore. Like, the nerves that tell your lungs to breathe.
Wow.
And so, it was shutting everything down. She was put on a ventilator, and now she has to learn to basically walk and talk again.
You can't eat at everybody's house. Oh, can't eat at everybody's house. Y'all see that?
Not to mention,
she need to quit.
I'm not having fermented swordfish anyways.
Right.
I would never.
Pass.
Not happening. Story number 2 takes us down south. We have ourselves a WTF. What the Florida? Yes, we head down to Clearwater where a man was just arrested because he is a felon who had a gun. Now, apparently, Aaron Jablonski, a 35-year-old from Clearwater, went to his favorite local pub where he wanted to enjoy his night. Well, as it turns out, his night was ruined because the karaoke machine was broken at his favorite pub. And he really wanted to sing karaoke. And he was really getting upset inside Overtime Sports Bar and was taken outside by someone else. Like, dude, you got to calm down. It's a karaoke machine, not that big of a deal. And he said, I don't care. I want to sing some karaoke. And that's when Aaron pulled the gun. You see, Aaron can't have a gun because he has himself quite the rap sheet, including a 2012 felony conviction for battery on a law enforcement officer. He's also been convicted of DUIs, disorderly conduct, theft, resisting an officer with violence, and violating probation. So, yeah, he's definitely going to be spending a little time behind bars. I just want to know, and I really would love to imagine Aaron getting really upset and pulling a gun. And they're like, okay, all right, dude. You're fine. You want to sing karaoke? Go sing some karaoke. So Aaron tucks the gun back in his waistband, grabs his PBR, gets up on stage, and just starts belting. Whole crowd freezes.
Brutal.
They start tearing up.
Yes. Oh.
This man has a voice of an angel. He sounds like Fergie and Jesus.
You know who would hate this? Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah.
Would hate it.
Yeah.
But this is where he pulls out the gun and starts popping caps up in the air. You go, Aaron. You go.
You don't need a machine to sing karaoke.
You
Come
do not.
on.
You can sing karaoke anytime. Yeah. That's exactly how Aaron's karaoke night would go. That's your not so breaking news. 99.7 The Blitz. So the Oscars went down last night. I read about it this morning. Did you watch any of it?
Oh, heavens no.
Yeah.
I didn't have power about it. I mean,
Oh, that's true. I'm sorry.
however, everybody's like, why do you need power to flush your toilet, Kelly? Because we're on a well, okay? Can I make that clear? People think I'm the dumb one.
I'm assuming you didn't watch it. Did you watch it?
We watched about 40 minutes, and I could not keep my eyes open. I was falling asleep.
Okay, yeah.
Not because I was tired, because it was that boring.
That boring?
It was just, I
Was
was
it
like,
really?
it was gut-wrenchingly boring.
Did you watch any of the movies that were up? Like Sinners?
Sinners is great.
Yeah.
A great, not redo, but a great take on a vampire movie, Michael B. Jordan, I think, did deserve the Best Actor award, which he got.
I am a big fan of Michael B. Jordan.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I agree. One battle after another, one Best Picture. Okay, I saw it. It was good.
Yeah. I heard that from a lot of people. Like, I don't get it. Why is everybody making... I mean, it's a good movie, but why the fuss?
Yeah, I don't know.
I haven't seen it, so I don't know.
But I bring it up because as the Oscars were going on, someone jumped online on Reddit and said, movies that are a 10 out of 10 with no bad parts. And I've got the top 20 here, and I thought it'd be really interesting to see. Starting at number 20, I don't want to take a long time on every one of these, but Jaws on there.
Yeah.
Tremors, which is funny because that one has a cult following now.
Yeah.
I could totally see that. Airplane, have to agree with that one. Stand By Me, pretty good movie. Shaun of the Dead, I've never seen. I heard it was pretty good.
I've seen it 50 times.
Is it a 10 out of 10 perfect, no bad parts?
It is a 10 out of 10 perfect, no bad parts. It's funny. It's a zombie movie. It's that good British humor.
That's Simon Pegg.
Simon Pegg is so good.
I don't get it.
What do you say? You don't get it?
No. I mean, I get the movie. I just don't understand.
I like Simon Pegg. He's done a couple. Him and that one guy, right? They've done a couple of few together. Yeah. 12 Angry Men is on there. Goodfellas, I have to agree with.
Yes, for sure.
Raiders of the Lost Ark. Galaxy Quest. A little strange pick, but I think it's a good movie. It's a good movie. Back to the Future, coming in number 11.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get to the top 10 here. 10 out of 10 movies, no bad parts. Coming in at number 10, Office Space.
Oh, my gosh, agreed.
Classic. That is a classic. I'm not a huge Mike Judge fan all the way around. Office Space, I would agree 10 out of 10. Number 9, have to agree with Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah.
10 out of 10 movie. I've not seen this 1982 movie. Coming in at number 8, The Thing.
Oh, fantastic. Kurt
Good
Russell?
movie?
Yes.
I would have to say 1982.
Love it.
Okay. Number 7, The Princess Bride.
Excellent.
Very good movie.
Love it.
Yep. So far, so good. Haven't seen this one, 1996, Matilda.
Oh. I saw the new Matilda. I've not seen the old one.
Oh, they've done something since 1996? Yeah. Oh, I did not know that. Okay. 2004, I'd have to agree with this. The Incredibles. Great animated movie. Great animated. I can't wait for the next one to come out. 2000. This is an underrated animated movie because it didn't blow up like The Lion King or Aladdin or those other Disney movies, and it didn't blow up like Toy Story and some of those other DreamWorks and Pixar movies. But it has got one of the best animated characters ever. Gronk. The Emperor's New Groove.
Oh, never saw it.
Oh, really good. Wrong level!
Never saw it.
No, never? Okay, never mind. Going over. Coming in, they just celebrated their 30th anniversary this weekend, I believe. Or no, 30, would it be their 35th anniversary? Anyways, My Cousin Vinny.
Oh,
yes.
Agreed.
10 out of 10.
Yeah. 10 out of 10.
Great movie. 2004, number 2 on the list. It's okay. Mean Girls.
Oh, yes.
Really?
Not at number 2, though.
So
big
good.
fan of Mean Girls.
Oh, big fan of Mean Girls.
Okay, we're definitely missing some movies.
I'll tell you what wasn't great was the Mean Girls Broadway adaptation that
No
they did.
good.
Not really that good.
Yeah.
And number 1 on the list, 10 out of 10. I can see why people would say this. Alien, 1979, the original.
I never saw that.
I thought the
10
second
out
one
of
was
10?
better than the first one.
Well, it's more fun.
Yeah.
Game over, man.
What? Game over.
It's
man.
very subjective.
Of course.
I mean,
What's a 10 out of 10, Thick?
Oh, Gladiator.
Oh, yeah, that's way up there.
And One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Okay.
And Caddyshack.
Okay.
I'm going to say Sling Blade. That's a 10 out of 10 for me.
Okay.
That's an incredible movie. I love the Mean Girls pick, and I love whatchamajigger, Legally Blonde. To me, is a 10 out of 10. There's nothing bad in that. It is a delightful movie from front to back.
Okay. Carrie, I agree with you. Wow, no Pulp Fiction? I think Pulp Fiction's a 10 out of 10. I'm mad Die Hard's not on the list. I think Die Hard's the perfect action movie.
Yep.
10 out of 10.
It's a great one.
Let's see. Dumb and Dumber. Okay. I mean, as a comedy, I could see that. Okay, Jefferson. Bloodsport does not belong on the list. No Jean-Claude Van Damme movie belongs on. As much as I love Jean-Claude Van Damme movies from his coked out days, none of them are 10 out of 10s. They're good, but not 10 out of 10s.
Yeah, that's like putting a Steven Seagal movie on there.
Right, yeah.
You know, it's fun, but come on.
Let's see. Michaela says Tombstone. Okay. Con Air. I agree. Con Air should be way up there as a good action movie.
Did you say Forrest Gump?
Did not say Forrest Gump.
Trucker Tim said, "How is Forrest Gump not mentioned?" I agree. That's a great one.
Chris says Kingpin. Kingpin is a good comedy.
That's a pretty good one.
Yep.
I would personally Pump Up the Volume with Christian Slater on there, but it's kind of a cult movie and not.
Plus, like Office Space, same thing.
Yeah, a lot of people haven't seen it, but
oh,
for me, it's up there.
Brandon says Rounders. Rounders is pretty good.
What is Rounders?
Matt Damon and Edward Norton.
Oh,
there we go.
Norton.
It's a poker
All right,
movie.
Gotcha.
It's one of those like Chris Moneymaker winning the World Series of Poker really made Texas Hold'em explode. But Rounders was also another reason that Texas Hold'em exploded for sure. Oh, Lance, Fight Club is a good pick. That should be up there for sure. Jeremy, I bet Thick will agree with you on this one, says Karate Kid.
Yeah, I mean, talking about no bad parts, you have to be a fan of the movie and the character.
Yeah. Baby Huey says Super Troopers. That's not a bad pick.
No.
Sherry and Jennifer both texted in the Green Mile. That's excellent.
Yes. Oh, Chris, I agree with you. Inception. Great movie.
And now, all right, I'm listening. 3 things you need to know before you go.
Well, thousands still without electricity after Friday's powerful windstorm caused a large number of outages. AEP Ohio says more than 250,000 customers lost electricity at the height of the storm. This is the most widespread system damage since 2012. There were also some additional outages because of this morning's thunderstorms. AEP and other utilities still have crews out working to remove trees and restore power to about 5,200 customers in Franklin, Delaware, and Licking counties. That's in addition to outages being handled by other power companies in central Ohio. A Columbus native is sadly one of 6 U.S. service members who were killed in an aircraft refueling crash in Iraq last week. Pentagon officials say Ohio Air National Guard Technical Sergeant Tyler Simmons died during an operation on Thursday. Officials with Columbus City Schools say Simmons was a 2015 Eastmore Academy graduate. 2 other Ohio Air National Guard service members, Captain Seth Koval of Fairfield County and Captain Curtis Angst of Wilmington, died in the crash as well. The 3 were in the 121st Air Refueling Wing at Rickenbacker. The other 3 soldiers were out of MacDill near Tampa. Well, an Australian tech entrepreneur says he used AI to create a personalized cancer vaccine for his dog. It all started when the 8-year-old dog named Rosie was diagnosed with mast cell cancer and was given just months to live. Her owner, Paul Cunningham, used ChatGPT to develop a plan and an AI program that he calls AlphaFold to analyze protein structures linked to cancer. Then a custom mRNA vaccine was designed to target specific mutations in Rosie the dog's tumor. So he worked with researchers at the University of New South Wales to develop a vaccine, which was then given to Rosie in December, and that tumor has decreased by half its original size now, and we're just in March.
Really?
Like, this is curing, it's on the way to curing this dog's cancer. So, I mean, that could mean great things, obviously, right. And hopefully it does for animals and humans alike. How much money you have to have.
How much does it cost to get your own personalized mRNA vaccine?
Well,
just
and
out
then
of curiosity.
To get research to do this for you. That's incredible. Woo. I don't know how it all went down, but it sounds like it is working for the dog. So
I can tell you this right now. It has only been 3 weeks. About 3 weeks that we've had Birdie. Yeah. I love Birdie. She's an amazing little puppy. There is no way in hell I am spending that much money on a personalized mRNA vaccine if Birdie gets cancer. I love you, Birdie. I'll see you when I see you crossing the Rainbow Bridge. I'll catch up with you soon. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Well, good for you. And I hope this leads to other amazing things.
Yeah.
You know?
I feel like it will. It's all about money, isn't it?
Yes. Yep. Absolutely.
And the ability and the money to do so.
Yeah.
So hopefully, good for Rosie, and I hope she gets better. But, a lot of human beings could actually benefit from that as well.
I hope that's what happens.
That's what's coming down the pipeline. All right. Those are your 3 things.
The Skynet funding bill is passed. The system goes online on August 4th. Human decisions are removed from strategic defense. Skynet begins to learn at a geometric rate. It becomes self-aware at 2:14 a.m. Eastern Time, August 29th.
Mark the calendar. What does it say? The 16th? March 16th? Okay, mark the calendar. Stop it right now. It's either we stop or this is the day that goes down in the history books. Because, you just shared a story of a gentleman from Australia who used ChatGPT and AI to write a specific code for his dog and that dog's cancer specifically. And they've seen amazing things. Well, Australia's all in on the AI stuff because Australian biotech startup Cortical Labs just showed off its CL1, the world's first code-deployable biological computer. What does that mean? It is because the computer is made up of 200,000 living human neurons from brain cells. They are using human brain cells and neurons in AI now.
How are we harvesting these?
I don't know. They
have to be living, so you're not getting them from people who are deceased.
Let me see. They refer to this approach as wetware, an unsettling new take on software and hardware terminology. Yes, so it's not software or hardware. It's human. It's wetware.
Yes, this is how cyborgs are born. This is a Terminator.
The computers send electrical signals to neurons derived from human blood stem cells. The chips embedded within record those neuron responses as the output. They're actually using human brain cells inside of a computer. What are we doing? No one is saying pump the brakes. Like, I agree. You can get into a whole political debate about what government should do and when they should step in and free market and this and that, and the government can't ruin it. But at some point, the collective has to come together. Whoa. All right, enough. Enough is enough.
Like, we're already keeping people alive too long. Honestly, I mean, and I don't say that to be funny. I say that to be, the human body wants to die at a certain point, but we are hell-bent on hooking it up to something and keeping it alive.
Right, yeah.
That is a crime against humanity.
Yeah.
So what is this going to do?
The company teamed up with Day One Data Centers to develop 2 facilities. The Melbourne Data Center is going to house 120 CL1 units, and the Day One is planning to deploy as many as 1,000 units. And they're putting one up in Singapore for the next stop. Like, this is so bad.
What are we creating?
This is so bad. I can't believe no one is just saying, hold on a second. Just pump the brakes. So what will happen with CL1 in Australia and the human brain cells that they're using inside AI?
Like, what's the goal, I guess? Is to make a human
it's got to be.
With human brain capabilities?
Got to be. I don't think this will stop because someone is going to be, the John Hammond is going to step forward and be like, no, we need a self-aware computer. Not going to stop until we perfect AI, which will be the self-aware computer.
But then also, like, you remember on Young Frankenstein when they accidentally implanted an abnormal brain into
you some abnormal brain cells?
Putting on the Ritz!
Abby Normal?
Yeah.
Normal.
Anyways, I just...
Yikes.
I kind of want off this rock. I'm not gonna lie. It's getting pretty crazy.
I feel like we're going to be out of here by the time things really go down and really go south. But it's starting.
Listen to this. Sidetrack real because of what you just said.
Yeah.
The University of British Columbia and UC Irvine did a joint survey, and they found out that 1/3 of Americans believe that the world is going to end during their lifetime. So there are a lot of us that are thinking that. It's gonna be it.
It's gonna be it.
It's gonna be it.
Yeah.
And if you're putting
like
human brain cells inside of a computer, I have a feeling that's a good chance.
I don't think the world will end in my lifetime, but I think it's possible that mankind will end. The world will be fine.
Well, okay.
The people may not.
Yeah. No, you're absolutely right. The world's gonna be. Yeah, it's not gonna be like the Marvel movie where the entire planet just explodes.
No, the people.
It's just
humans.
We
are doing our best to crap all over.
Oh, absolutely, we are. Absolutely. Anyways, happy Monday. Enjoy the start of your week. It's a Monday morning. I know I've got a long week ahead as, I mentally prepare to turn a year older coming up on Saturday.
How about that?
Yeah.
Oh.
A lot to do.
You're like fine wine. Getting better with age.
I feel more like milk. Spoiling really fast now. But... in preparation for the week, I wanted to make sure I was well rested. So last night I took some extra gummies to get a good night's sleep. But, the gummies kicked in before I actually did fall asleep. So I wanted to share some of my gummy thoughts with you as I was dozing off last night. Like, I thought about this. The purpose of a lock is to turn a door into a wall. You just want to shut that thing down permanently. I've thought about this as I'm getting ready to celebrate my birthday on Saturday. At age 30, you have spent 1 month celebrating your birthday.
Very true.
So, I guess I'm creeping up on almost spending 2 months celebrating my birthday. Which is not as much time as I have spent pooping, but close. I thought about this before falling asleep last night. We had some fried chicken for dinner on Saturday. And when you go, you buy your fried chicken, they give you the piece. When you buy and eat like half a chicken, you're kind of secretly sharing a meal with a stranger.
Oh, yeah.
Because someone else got the other half a chicken.
Right?
So, if you think about it, technically, you're just sharing a meal with someone. Thought about this before falling asleep last night. Fitbits are like Tamagotchis. Except the stupid little creature you have to keep alive is yourself. But it's telling you when to eat, when to sleep, all those things you do with your little Fitbit. This crossed my mind last night. A telephone makes sound travel faster than the speed of sound.
Wow.
Right. We're breaking physics here.
Wow.
Say that again.
A telephone makes sound travel faster than the speed of sound.
All right, that is way beyond whatever my brain is capable of this morning.
Let's say an explosion happens, right?
Okay.
And you can see it in the distance.
Yeah, and then you hear it a couple seconds later.
Right. But let's say someone called you from that exact same spot.
Yeah.
You're going to hear them instantly.
Okay, I get it now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. I should be a teacher. See how well I explain things? I thought about this before falling asleep. Condoms are one of the most environmentally friendly things ever invented. A single condom has the potential to eliminate the entire carbon emissions of a human over the course of their lifetime.
True.
So environmentally safe. And finally, this is the last thing that I thought about before dozing off last night. Growing up, we had tapes. And it was very important which side of the tape you were listening to. Were you listening to side A or are you listening to side B? And if you think about it, of course it makes sense that right after tapes that had a side A and a side B, we got CD.
Oh, my. It took a long time to get there, but it was worth it.
Yeah.
I like that.
So, it all just fits together. And then I was off to La La Land for a beautiful night of rest. Those are my gummy thoughts from last night.
It's the Morning Blitz with Goose, Kelly, and Thick.
The time is gone. It's the time. Time after time. Good times. Big time. Let's lose and home again.
Yeah, here we go. King of Club tickets up for grabs. We have got tickets for their 5-year anniversary show, which is going down here 2 weeks from yesterday, Sunday, March 29th. Filter, Finger 11, and Local H are going to be there. You can get your tickets now at tkoc.live, or you could just win them. And here's the deal. If you do win yourself a pair of tickets, you also go into a running. Oh, I'm sorry. No, you are not going into a running. You are automatically winning a pair of meet and greet passes as well. So you're not only getting tickets, you're getting meet and greet passes as well.
All week.
Yeah,
nice.
That's pretty great. Every winner this week is going to get meet and greet passes. So we're going to play the Time Warp. We need a contestant right now, 800-821-9970. If you want to go to the King of Club's 5-year anniversary show, Filter, Finger 11, and Local H and get those meet and greet passes as well. Let's get ourselves a contestant on a Monday morning blitz. Hi, who's this?
Israel.
Israel, how are you this morning, man?
What's going on with you?
No, just working on a Monday. That's it. I want to hook you up with tickets for the King of Club's 5-year anniversary show with some meet and greet passes. We are going to play the Time Warp. Here's the deal. Thick has worked very hard on gathering 3 audio clips for us. They could be from TVs, movies, music, commercials, PSAs, news stories. Could be from anywhere. Here's the only thing. They all come from the same year. So once we hear the clips, we're all going to take a guess as to what year it all took place. Okay?
Yep.
All right, Israel. Thick, are you ready?
I am.
All right, let's get that Time Warp.
I am an FBI agent.
Never care for what they do.
Oh, that's a good one.
Uh-oh.
That's a good one.
Uh-oh.
That could be my favorite one so far.
I liked it.
All right, Israel, you heard all the clues. We'll give you a choice. Do you want to go first or second? I'm sorry, first or last. I shouldn't say first or second. First or last. I'm sorry, what, Israel?
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say. So there's 3 of us, right? I'll go first.
You'll go first. All right. Go ahead, Israel. Take a guess. What year did all those clips take place?
I think that was about my 5th grade year, so I'm going to say about 91.
He goes 91. All right. Damn it, Israel. I can tell you this. We start with Point Break, of course. One of the
Unforgiven's what I knew.
Okay, yeah. Well, wrong song, but okay. Still Metallica. And then you've got Sonic the Hedgehog collecting coins there.
Oh, that was Sonic. Okay.
Yeah. I initially started to write Mario Kart, and I was like, wait, no. That's Sonic collecting gold coins. And I think Sonic was the game that came with the original Sega Genesis. And so I did write down 91 initially, thinking it might be 92. I think the Black Album was 92. Probably 91, but you took my answer, so I'm going 92. Because that was Nothing Else Matters off the Black Album. So I'm going 92. But Israel, I think you might be right. Kelly, what do you get?
Yeah, I don't have any idea. So I'll say early 90s. Why don't I just take 1990?
Ooh.
All right, we'll round it out.
All right. 90, 91, 92. Thick, what you got?
I am an FBI agent.
Sonic the Hedgehog, man. What a great game. Along with Nothing Else Matters from the Black Album by Metallica and the movie Point Break all came out in 1991.
Israel! Yep. I knew it. I should have cut you off and said I'm going first. You're going last, Israel. That's what I had. Good job, man. Yes, right on the money. Congratulations. Pair of tickets for the King of Clubs. Filter Finger 11 local age. And you're going to be hanging out with him because you got meet and greet passes as well, okay?
Heck yeah.
All right, you hang on 1 second. I think, even though I'm an FBI agent is a great clip, my favorite is still Utah! Give me two.
Give me two.
Have you seen any of the Sonic the Hedgehog movies?
I've never seen Point Break, so I'm like, I didn't know when any of that was.
You have
except
never
Metallica.
seen Point Break?
No.
You got to watch Point Break.
That is such a dude movie, though. I mean,
yeah, but, you know.
It is a classic. But it's a dude classic.
Well, it's got one of our favorite people in it.
It does. It does. Before he went a little crazy.
Yeah.
All right. Congratulations. We'll have another pair of tickets to give away tomorrow.
Can I tell you, my wife, as far as people I know and who I've seen play, is the best Sonic the Hedgehog player in history.
Really?
She could just every board, she could get every coin, do everything, unlock. There was nothing she didn't beat in that game.
Did they ever take, because I know with like Mario being the side-scroll 2D, eventually you got to Mario World in 64, and you know, Mario started running in 3 dimensions, basically. Yeah. Did they ever do that with Sonic, or has Sonic always been just a side-scroll?
I think it was always only side-scroll.
Okay.
You know, I know Crash Bandicoot went 3D.
Yeah, Crash did. Yep. Yeah, right.
But, yeah, I don't think Sonic ever did. Not that I can. I mean, there might have been a newer game on a newer platform, but I don't remember.
Never played it. Anyways, congratulations, Israel. We'll have another pair of tickets for the King of Clubs 5-year anniversary show coming up tomorrow. I saw something online, and it was one of those things where, you know, sometimes a clip or a commercial will come up, or a clip of a song, and just instant memories. You know, that's how those work. And I don't know if you remember this, because this is absolutely something I grew up just about every single Saturday morning while sitting down watching the Saturday morning cartoons. They go to commercial. After these messages, we'll be right back. And then this starts.
Flintstones, America's favorite.
And growing.
Yeah, and growing. Man, did they market just one specific item, and they did it well. Because if you weren't popping Flintstone vitamins, now here's the thing. I very rarely got Flintstone vitamins because it wasn't one of those things that we had extra money for. So if I did get some Flintstone vitamins, I was very excited. I mean, for our generation, that was like candy.
Oh, right? My gosh, you want to eat a handful of
Yes. Could you? Was that dangerous? Could you eat too many Flintstones vitamins?
Yeah.
You could?
Yeah. You shouldn't eat too
Yeah,
many
there were
vitamins.
even warnings about it because kids wanted to eat lots of them.
Oh. Well, I learned a fun fact. The reason I bring this up is because I learned a fun fact about Flintstones vitamins, which is why I remember that, was that I do not remember this, but if you got yourself Flintstones vitamins, of course, one of the big things was they were, shaped like Flintstones characters. They were engraved in the little pills there. But they never had a Betty vitamin.
No kidding.
Yeah. Barney's wife, Betty, was never a Flintstones vitamin, and there was a specific reason for that. They finally did get her in the mid-90s after a, online grassroots campaign of people stepping up and being like, why are you disrespecting Betty like that?
Oh, my God.
What is going on?
Wilma's in there.
Right. Yeah, why are you playing favorites?
Gee.
Well, apparently they started when they started making these, and they all come out of the little what's the form shape? What's the thing I'm looking for? The cast that they make the
mold.
The mold. Thank you, mold. That's what I'm looking for. Apparently, due to technical production issues, her character's waist was too thin, so they just kept breaking. Anytime they went in the bottle, Betty just snapped in half. So they couldn't make it. They had to.
Did they make a chubbier Betty?
I think they finally, they thickened her out a little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
Betty got back now.
Did Betty? Yeah, exactly. and they should have known, because if you ever watched the commercial, you know that's where their son's name came from. Because Barney was just bam, 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 bam. He was just breaking that back every single time, so they would have known that she wasn't going to survive as a vitamin. But they finally rectified it, and they were able to.
Thick Betty.
Thick Betty. Yeah.
Love it.
Who doesn't like a thick Betty? Come on. You don't need your hip bones touching each other on the insides. No. You need a little more than that. Come on. So hopefully you are lucky enough to now enjoy Betty as a Flintstones vitamin.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
A Columbus teen is accused of causing a crash that took 2 lives while running from police over the weekend. Authorities say the 17-year-old suspect is in custody. The situation started in South Linden on Saturday afternoon as officers tried to stop a Toyota Prius that was involved in a shooting. That's what police are saying. Officials say the vehicle took off before running a stop sign at East 19th and Hamilton Avenue and hitting a Saturn Ion. A man and a woman in the Saturn did not survive the crash. Additional juveniles in the Toyota were hospitalized as well. So it's a pretty awful accident there. President Trump expected to announce an international coalition to escort oil tankers and other commercial vehicles, or vessels rather, not vehicles, through the Strait of Hormuz. The economically critical strait is a major transport corridor for oil and has been effectively closed by Iran since the U.S. and Israel attacked 2 weeks ago. U.S. officials told the Wall Street Journal that the announcement could come this week. Meantime, we are paying a buttload for gas now. So let's get some of those oil tankers through.
I think my favorite quote I saw over the weekend was Hegseth saying, the strait is open, except for the shooting part of them shooting at the boats. The strait is open.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah.
Some people online are crashing out over what's happening with David protein bars. High protein people love these bars. They've only been around for a couple of years. They have 28 grams of protein per bar, 0 grams of sugar, 2 grams of fat, and 150 calories. Like the perfect protein bar, right? Except for the fact that somebody decided to have the protein bar analyzed. And apparently the bars don't have 2 grams of fat. They have between 11 and 13 grams of fat.
Oh, wow.
They aren't 150 calories. They're between 268 and 275 calories. So, quite a bit different than what the labels say. So this accredited lab found, all this out, and now there's a class action against David Protein.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like somebody likened it to, what's the movie?
Mean Girls?
Mean Girls.
Yeah, I was just going to say.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, wasn't there a movie where they put extra?
Yeah, Katie said, "Oh, here, my parents used this in Africa when they wanted to put weight on underweight children, but it was actually something to make the girl gain weight."
Yep.
Anywhoosie, That's what people are saying.
Yeah, if you're sitting there working out every day, like I'm eating my protein bars, and then all of a sudden you're like, why are my pants so tight? I've been on the elliptical for an hour. And
I saw some guy say, I was eating 4 of these a day. So, anyway, just, I guess, buyer beware when you're getting those protein bars. I mean, like you were just saying off the air, Goose, this stuff is not really regulated.
Yeah, that's the thing. The supplement industry, where you do all these extra things, none of it is FDA approved. Well, it doesn't have to be. That's the thing.
But you do have to follow labeling rules, and you do have to be accurate, or you'll get in some big trouble. So
that is just absolutely mind-blowing.
Yeah, those are your 3 things.
All right, I don't care what side of the aisle you're on politically, but be hard-pressed not to notice some of the frustrations going on, especially over the past, I don't know, it's probably been a good 3 or 4 elections now where things have gotten pretty heated, and every election cycle, you hear it on social media. That's it. I'm out. I can't take it anymore. I'm moving somewhere else. Both sides have said it. Whatever happens, someone's like, I can't take it. I'm leaving. Well, I did not know this. If you want to leave, you have to pay to leave. And I don't mean in the terms of you got to pay your plane ticket, you got to pay to pack up all your belongings and have them shipped wherever you're going. It costs money to renounce your citizenship.
Oh.
You have to actually pay to be like, I don't want to do this anymore. $450 to cover the administration fee. And that was in 2010 when the State Department started charging $450 to cover the administrative costs and the officials overseeing the process and paperwork for you renouncing your citizenship. And then in 2015, it jumped to $2,350. $2,400 to say, I don't want to do this anymore.
Just say, I'm not a citizen.
Just say, I'm not a citizen. If you
Why
wanted to
would
move
you
somewhere
do
else.
that?
I don't know. Because you can get dual citizenship.
Yeah.
So why would you pay the money?
Just, I guess, to thumb your nose.
Right.
To say
To
that.
really teach us a lesson?
Right, exactly.
Oh, boy.
I don't want no part of this.
I don't want any part of the greatest running nation in the world. It has its problems, but I absolutely get. Look at Ellen DeGeneres. She left, and Rosie O'Donnell.
Yeah.
Both came back with their tails between their legs. You know why? Because it sucks out there, folks.
Exactly. Yeah. We have problems. Everywhere has problems.
Where are you going to move?
Right. Where are you going to move?
Really,
exactly.
seriously, when you think about it, where are you going to run to?
Now, here's the good news I have for you. If for whatever reason you are at your breaking point and you are done and you want to go someplace else, it will no longer cost you $2,350. They have changed it, and now it is on 80% clearance sale, slashing it back to $450. Yes, they have discounted it. $1,900 to $100. They're having a fire sale on renouncing your citizenship. So it is back down to the original $450. You know, if it crossed your mind and you're like, that's it, I'm done, I'm leaving. Wait, $2,300, $2,350. I can't afford that.
They're doing you a big favor by making it financially impossible for you to renounce your citizenship. You don't want to do that.
You're going to need the money to move to another country anyway.
Right, yeah.
Just go, you know. And you don't know how long it's going to take you to get citizenship somewhere else.
If I was not the city folk that I am, I'm not a live out in the country type.
Right.
Nora and I do it all the time. We drive by houses and we're like, who lives there? That's just mind-blowing to me that you could live there. But some people like that. If I was one of those people, the only thing I would do, and I've seen a couple of these small towns in like Sweden and France, they're selling these houses for $1 if you help maintain the post office. Or I think one of them was cats. There was a small town that had a lot of cats, and they wanted to help taking care of the cats, and you could live there for free if you help take care of the cats.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. That would be about the only thing I would do. But I don't want to live out in the middle of nowhere. And I hate cats, so I don't want to do that one. But like taking care of the post office, I could probably do that. Run the local diner for the miners that work out there, I could do that. So, anyways, just a little FYI, if you were thinking of leaving, good news, renouncing your citizenship is now on 80% discount.
Evelyn says Rosie still lives. I thought I read she came back.
I think she's coming back.
All right.
I thought I read she was coming back.
Okay.
Anyways, yeah, I would just get dual citizenship. I'm not going to.
Why not?
It's too much work. I don't want to go through all that paperwork.
Right.
It's enough to get new citizenship somewhere else. I don't have to denounce my citizenship elsewhere.
Yeah. What if you go there and you go, you know what? No, I got to go back.
Bad idea.
And then you come back and now you're not a citizen.
Yeah, exactly.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
All right, our first story comes from New York City, where a few days ago, the police now have to work on a theft, approximately worth $50,000, where two 52-foot trailers in the area of Hunts Point in the Bronx were stolen, and they contained giant pallets of walnuts, 60,000 pounds of shelled walnuts. What are you going to do with that many walnuts? I mean, if you've seen Goodfellas, if you've seen The Departed, if you've seen any of the gangsters movies, you know you can get a good deal on stuff that's fallen off the truck. But 60,000 pounds of walnuts, I just don't understand what you're going to do with that.
See, I would get it if it was pecans, but not a walnut.
Why pecans?
Because they're delicious.
Oh, okay.
You can make yeah.
Yeah, no one's running out for a walnut pie.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Maybe a Waldorf salad.
I was going to say that.
But...
that's the apples and walnuts, right?
Yeah.
I just don't, unless you're just the team that hijacks trucks and, sometimes you get the car stereos, sometimes you get the furs,
Yes.
and this time you stole the trucks, you open up the back door, and you're like, oh, son of a bitch. 60,000 pounds of walnuts? Come on! I guess if you got a connection at a fancy restaurant or something, you can unload, black market the walnuts.
Yeah.
Story number 2 takes us down south. We have ourselves WTF. What the Florida? 65-year-old man in Florida by the name of James Grant called 911 earlier this month. And I'm really hoping that I'm not taking a look into my future right here. Because he had to call 911 because his wife fell out of the golf cart, hit her head, and was knocked unconscious. In fact, she had to be taken to the ER because she bonked her head pretty hard and they wanted to keep an eye on her. Apparently, when police arrived, they started questioning James about what happened. He admitted they had been partying at the club since noon, and it was around 9 p.m. when this thing went down. And, they were hanging out at the golf course, the golf club, all afternoon, getting their drink on, and were driving home in their golf cart. They weren't on the course. They were just in a community where golf carts, are driven. Fun fact for you, when they found James and started talking to him, they then gave him field sobriety tests, which he failed. Here's a little lesson. You can get a DUI on pretty much anything, including horses, riding lawnmowers, and golf carts. Yep. James was arrested for not only DUI, but DUI with serious bodily injury. Now, no word on whether or not, he jerked the wheel. Did his wife just kind of, slump over and fall out? But nonetheless, you cannot go driving a golf cart with, blood or alcohol running through your system.
Is she getting mouthy?
Oh, that could be.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. I saw one driving down my street over the weekend.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. It was a big one, too.
Yeah, they got some ones that can handle
like
the
a
road.
longer one.
Yes.
Yep.
That's somebody who's got some money to play with.
I guess,
there in
man.
Hilliard.
That's
nice.
I'm confused in my neighborhood, too.
They got some people that, on some of the country clubs, people that deck out their personalized golf carts. Yeah. I mean, speaker systems, spinning rims, chrome.
NFL players do that at training camp.
Oh, do they really?
Oh, my gosh. Deion Sanders had $21,000 in his golf cart.
Tiger Woods had a BMW golf cart or something like that, or a Jaguar or something like that. It was ridiculous. Yeah. Jeez. Anyways, so, I'm hoping. 2 years ago, I rolled a golf cart and broke Nora's spatula. And, that was unfortunate. Whatever the collar, or not collarbone.
Spatula. I'm like, why did she have a spatula with her?
Why's she doing a hamburger flipper?
The shoulder blade, spatula.
No.
Spacula. What's it called? No. Yes.
No.
The spatula. It's your shoulder.
Now I'm forgetting because you said spatula. It's the what is it? Look it up, Thick Rick.
Spatula.
No, not a speculum.
What is it? Anyways, yeah, I rolled the golf cart and fell on top of her.
Scapula.
That's what I said.
No,
Scapula.
you said spatula.
No, after I said spatula.
No, then you said speculum.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
Is that the thing that spreads the lips?
Yeah. Speculum.
Speculum.
That's a gynecological tool.
Yeah, the tool, yeah. We played that game. Remember that game that Ellen used to play, the mouth game?
Yeah.
The game with the little... We lost it, so we just used the speculum to just... That's cold on the inside.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, on the inside of your mouth, it's really cold. Anyways, that's your not so breaking news. 99.7 The Blitz. Well, we found out last week that... I wouldn't call it it's not a hatred. It's just a kind of a no reason... an I don't care, if you will. Because Kelly doesn't exactly take trips to Target like a lot of women. A lot of women will go to Target just to go, just to see what happens.
Yeah, no.
And you said, really, there's just not much there for you.
I'll go just with high hopes because it is located between where I am now and where I need to be.
Right.
And there's a Target. So I'm like, well, maybe they'll have it. And they never do.
Well, when you say that, can you give me an example? What's maybe something you've gone in for that...
How about this? I'm like, I really needed, this is a few years ago, I'm like just a basic pair of black pants, and I was at my mom's and I needed to go home. I didn't have time to hit the mall. So I was like, there's a Target there. Maybe they have a cheap pair of black pants.
Okay.
They did, but zero fit. They were all weird. So I'm like, okay, this is not working. So it never works for clothes for me. I've never found any clothes that work for me there. All right? We got a bunch of Target gift cards for our wedding. And you'd think, boy, we could probably find stuff for our house that we want. We couldn't find anything. Nothing. There was just nothing there that we wanted.
All right.
Now, you could get appliances. I have gotten a blender there. The current blender I'm using every day for my smoothies came from Target.
Little personal Magic Ninja or whatever it's called.
My rice cooker.
Rice cooker from Target.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So
good
I'm not
place to
saying
get
they
that.
don't have anything, but typically I'm not successful when I go, even for groceries, because I have a smaller Target.
Yes.
And they don't have a huge grocery
Not the
selection.
super Target
No.
with the big grocery section.
So it's like,
right.
oh, okay.
Well, you may want to, not quite yet, but definitely come mid-year, you may want to revisit because Target is doing some replanning.
Okay.
And I can tell you this, they have officially announced that they are cutting toys from Target. They have a pretty decent toy section there, like a lot of these department stores, because they don't really have toy stores anymore.
No.
You're not going to Toys R Us anymore.
They got a good half of a toy section.
Yes.
And the other half is just no.
Unfortunately, they have... Well, I shouldn't say unfortunately.
It's half the toys are good, half of them are garbage.
Yeah. Well, they are cutting those out because they have decided they are going to kind of transition a little bit. The golden years of going to Target for toys. Now, I wouldn't call those the golden years. The golden years were going to Toys R Us. Those were the golden years. But, of course, not really having that now. Target has said that they are going to basically get rid of most of the toys at Target because they want to expand the repeating items, meaning grocery, beauty, and health. So your vitamins and such, and things that you would go back for multiple times. You run out of an eyeliner or something, they're going to have an expanded beauty section.
And then they need to put into their plan every 2 years completely redo the inside of the store so we're all lost and we have to go down aisles we've never gone before. It happens at Kroger all the time.
They do, yeah. Kroger does remodel for sure. But yes, you will see that the toy section will be getting smaller and they are going to be expanding upon these certain things in almost all of their stores, kind of almost becoming giant drugstores like a Rite Aid or a Walgreens.
Remember Drug Emporium? That was a great place. Yeah, loved it. I like it. I really want to love Target. I want to. It's like olives. You want to love olives, but sometimes you just don't like them. You try and try.
I have zero desire to love olives at all.
But I think I want to love Target. I want to.
Okay.
I'm open to it.
Well, they are giving you a chance. Right. You know, they are stepping up, and they're like, ladies, look, I've changed. I'm a new man. Give me another chance, please.
Are they getting rid of the weird black pants, though?
You know, I would assume they're going to add more weird black pants.
Okay.
I would have to assume that well, I don't know. Is clothing repeating? I guess not as much as grocery or beauty. So how much they'll expanding the clothing department?
Like I said, I'll get socks and underwear there. They also will have like band shirts or TV or movie shirts.
Yes, they have a lot of those.
You know,
yeah,
so that's good for that.
Them and Kohl's have got a huge T-shirt selection, the graphic tees for sure. Anyways, they say this will be implemented throughout the years, so you might be seeing, if you are a toy person, you may want to keep an eye out because they might be doing like clearance sales to try and get rid of some of the stock. So you might see some discounts on. I would go in there. I would like to load up on board games. You know what's really pissed me off? Side note: board games have gotten so expensive.
Of course.
It's ridiculous how expensive board games are. You want to go in and buy just a game to play with your family or something? $30 for a typical board game or something. Absolutely insane. Anyways, keep an eye out. Targets 99.7 The Blitz. So I know when we started the show this morning, we were already at our high. Dude, where are we at now, Thick?
We are down to 41. We have dropped 13 degrees since 6 a.m., and we got more to come.
Yeah, because it's going to get down to 19 tonight. Might even see a slight bit of snow coming tonight and into tomorrow because the high is only 29. But then we turn right back around, back up to 57, 62, and almost 70 on Saturday. So we'll see what happens with that because, I'm totally for it. I got no problem with that. In fact, I've already booked the first tea time of the year on my birthday this Saturday. You were talking about hitting the pond. Did you hit the pond?
I did yesterday.
And?
Yeah, it was nice to get out there and cast and work that bait a little bit, but not a damn fish in sight.
No bite. No. Water's still too cold.
It's pretty cold. Yeah.
How long did you stay out?
Oh, I was down there walking around for a couple hours.
Wow.
Yeah.
So here's my stupidity coming straight out. There were no bites, but here's the thing. Water gets colder as you go deeper.
Yes.
So would the fish be why aren't they at the top of the water? Fish don't go south for the winter. Where do they go? What do they do? What?
Well,
where do they go?
It might depend on the time of the year. Because think about it. There's ice on top of the lake.
Right.
During the winter.
Yeah.
So it thaws. But they don't really move around much in the winter. They're very stagnant. They don't eat often at all until it starts, till it gets up closer to 50-degree water.
So they're just kind of floating there doing
basically
nothing.
Yeah, they'll move around when they need to eat something, but that's maybe once every couple of weeks.
Okay.
But and then you get into like April and they're eating once every hour.
Right. So they kind of hibernate and then they wake up and they have to eat a bunch.
I mean, I guess if you want to call it hibernation,
right.
they don't move much.
Because I would love that as the ice just starts to form, you just see a school of fish.
Again, I'm just talking about bass.
Right.
Other fish will eat in the cold.
The school of fish just get their little suitcases, start throwing. All right, we're done for the winter, and they pack up. They just walk out. And they're like, we're going south. We're in someplace warm.
That's why I love the fall fishing because they're pigging out, getting all fat for
getting
the winter.
ready. Yeah,
so they're just eating nonstop.
Now, Kelly, you were even though the weather wasn't too bad besides the wind, you got your power blown out on Friday. Thankfully, it's back on. But what did you do all weekend?
Oh, we were.
Were you hanging out
at
home?
Yes, we were hanging out at home. And, it just came back on this morning. So we were out from Friday afternoon until Monday morning.
Yeah.
And it was getting progressively colder in our home because the overnight lows were cold.
Uh-huh.
So we were in the 50s at our lowest point yesterday. And it's rough, man. You wake up and I get up early, pitch black. I had to use a little lantern, a solar-powered lantern that I got last year for giving blood at Ronnie's
Does
blood
it have
drive.
the little handle?
Yes. Yes. So I was walking around with a little lantern. The floors are freezing cold.
Right.
Every surface is. But anyway, yeah. So you're just very happy when daylight comes. It's like I feel like I understand what it was like for the settlers,
the
early
yeah.
settlers.
That really cracks me up though, because I guarantee if I was ever going an extended period of time like you without power, like Nora and I are going. We're going drinking somewhere, or we're going to do something to get out of
we
the
did
dead
do
of a
that
house.
Saturday. We went and we went out to eat.
You did your normal Saturday night dinner.
We did our normal Saturday night because we needed to eat because we couldn't fix any food at home.
Yeah.
Everything in our fridge spoiled. I took everything out of the freezer, all the dog food, which is the only thing we have in our freezer pretty much, and took it to my mom's, put in her freezer. But
that's the worst of the power outage when you just got to be like, all right, we got to start over.
So we're starting, but it gives a good chance to clean the fridge.
That is true. It is a good chance to clean the fridge. I love it so much that you are such the homebody that even a full weekend power outage, you're like, no, I'm good. I'm chilling.
Well, Charlie was working on the generator all weekend. He did get it up and running yesterday afternoon, but he was home. I mean, he's going back and forth from Ace Hardware and, different places. He took apart our whole generator and figured out what was wrong and fixed it. That is a handyman. It was a hero, a heroic effort by my husband.
Go ahead, unzip and flop that thing on the table. That is unbelievable. Sit there and hand fix your generator, get it up and running. Good for you, sir. I'm so glad your power is back on.
Thank you. So am I.
I can't even imagine.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
Well, AEP has estimated most people will have power back on by tonight. Crews still dealing with significant damage in areas, broken poles, fallen trees on power lines, etc. One of the concerns, of course, is the dropping temperatures and a predicted low of about 20 degrees tonight. Well, as the partial government shutdown continues and we get deeper into spring break travel, security lines, have you seen some of it like in Austin, Texas?
Yes, that Austin video was insane.
She was there like 5:30 in the morning and the line was like
it was outside
and
down
hundreds.
the sidewalk.
Yep.
Yeah.
All the way wrapped around. Wild. More than 300 TSA officers have quit since the partial government shutdown began. And because agents aren't getting paid right now, a lot of call-outs, a lot of unscheduled absences, causing big staffing issues. Now, if you're flying out of John Glenn Columbus International, there is a handy tool so you can check on current wait times. It's flycolumbus.com/passengers/security. Whoa, let me try that again. flycolumbus.com/passengers/security. And if you scroll down, you can see current wait times. And we are in pretty good shape in Columbus right now. James Hetfield.
20 minutes.
20 minutes. Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Not bad at all. James Hetfield has announced his engagement. He proposed to Adriana Gillette on Friday while the two were underwater during a shark dive. He held up a sign that said, "Adriana Gillette, will you marry me?" And it had a picture of the two of them in their snorkel gear. And the picture was captioned, "She said yes."
That's a way to propose. Isn't it?
I didn't even remember that he was divorced. I knew he had I guess they got divorced in 2022. But
only because I just watched it recently. I just finished it, actually, after a couple weeks running through the series again. She reminds me of Gemma from Sons of Anarchy.
His new or his old?
No, his new fiance. Yeah.
Oh, I'm happy that she looks age appropriate. So that's amazing. Really, truly.
Yeah, no, you're right.
You know?
Yeah.
It's not like you dumped one to go for a younger model. It just sounds like things really didn't work out after about 25 years of marriage.
He just got divorced in 2022?
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Will there be a prenup?
Oh. Good question.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
There has to be.
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah.
All right.
I think if you've been through a divorce as a celebrity before, marriage number 2, you're doing a prenup.
I feel like he's an old school romantic. He's marrying for love.
That's true.
You know?
But
I mean, to him,
love can end.
Yeah, but to him, there's love, and nothing else matters.
You're so right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, those are your 3 things.
You're welcome. Here's a interesting article for you as you're heading into work this morning. We're pretty lucky in that our careers and our office doesn't deal a lot in like the corporate jargon and stuff. I mean, every job has its own vocabulary, of course.
Right.
Like we talk about Cume and TSL and the brand and things that are related to radio, and every different career has that. But you get to a lot of these corporate buildings and you get to middle management or your district or regional manager, and a lot of times you'll have meetings, you'll be on a Zoom and you'll hear about, we are results driven, we're performance focused, the paradigm is shifting, all that corporate speak. And
you think outside the box.
Yes. And if you've ever been in one of these meetings and you're sitting there just inside your head going, shut up. You're an idiot. And you've thought that the guy 2 spots above you who's got a comma in his salary,
right?
Is just dumb, and you're trying to figure out how he got the job. Well, you're probably right. Because based on a battery of tests of over 1,000 office workers and kind of middle upper management people, a cognitive psychologist from Cornell College of Arts and Science found a strong link between a person's positive opinion of corporate BS and, corporate jargon and the general weakness of their analytical skills.
Yeah.
So basically, they're using all their big 75-cent college words to try and sound smart.
Yeah.
To cover up for the fact that they're really not.
They have no idea what they're doing.
So if you've ever sat there in those Zoom meetings, your initial inside thoughts are probably correct. And that's what makes it worse. As you sit there and you can feel the blood pooling inside of your mouth from biting your tongue so hard that you're just like, I can't take it anymore. Can't take it anymore.
How much more they're making than you.
Yep.
And you know better than them. And you know. And
you know. And now science backs it up.
Right.
You know, and now we know you know. And everybody knows you're right. 997 The Blitz.
Now, let's see if we can learn you something. Sit up and pay attention.
Yeah, let's learn you some stuff on a Monday morning. Make you a little bit smarter than you were when you woke up today. Like, did you know humans are the only animals that can blush, and perhaps the only species that can feel embarrassment. Blushing appears to be a unique human expression, which only happens when blood vessels in the face obviously dilate when we're embarrassed.
Okay.
No other animal blushes and changes colors in their cheeks.
They do. I think they can feel that type of feeling, though.
You think embarrassment is not a human-only emotion?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I've just seen the way dogs will react sometimes.
They go to grab something and they completely miss it, and they're like, oh, that was embarrassing. Gosh.
I don't know about that, but yeah. Okay.
Anybody else see that? Can't believe that happened.
Like, they know when they did something wrong,
Yeah, but I think that's fear. That's in fear of getting in trouble. I don't know about embarrassment.
No, I know, but I just think they do have those types of feelings. Obviously, their faces don't turn red.
Right.
But
yeah, it was crazy this past weekend. Birdie did something. She's like, well, there's egg on my face. Right. All right. Did you know that until 1915, it was legal to mail a baby through the U.S. Postal Service?
I had heard that before.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I had heard that before.
Excuse me?
So that means they used to do that.
I guess.
Was mailing a baby? How can you mail a baby? Or is it going from one side of town to the other? I mean, I don't know.
I mean, U.S. Postal Service. You get that address label, and you're like, right on their forehead.
You don't even have to put it in a box.
No, it's like a rock. You're allowed to mail a rock with no envelope. So you just ship the baby. This is a crazy election stat that I did not know. Before Donald Trump, the last time a Republican was elected president without either Nixon or a Bush as president or vice president was Herbert Hoover in 1928.
Wait, what? What about Reagan?
Bush was part of that ticket.
I see what you're
without
saying.
Nixon
or a Bush.
Or a
Bush on the ticket.
On the ticket as president or vice president. 1928. That's crazy to think.
Jeez.
I know, right? Yeah. And finally, I have shared the fact that I grew up in a Jewish household. I'm not religious. I quit Hebrew school when I was 9. I was never bar mitzvahed or anything. But I do know this because I had one of these. The oldest known Yiddish text is a letter from 1560. And it's from a mother to her son complaining he doesn't write her enough. Do you not love your mother anymore? Jewish moms are the queen of guilt.
Yeah.
I mean, oh, man.
So what does that make you?
Me?
Yeah. Does that mean you're not Jewish now?
No, I don't practice religion at all.
So you're just not Jewish.
No, I'm just not Jewish. No.
Okay.
I basically renounced my Judaism. I'm just not a religious person.
Did you have to pay for that?
I did not. No, I did not have to pay for that. But, yeah, I would love to know any other religion or culture, if you will. Now, mothers as a whole can definitely be overbearing. But when it comes to guilt, man, Jewish mothers will just slather it on.
I don't think I'd want to mess with an Italian mom. Not necessarily for guilt purpose, but just...
Oh, yeah, no. Italian moms and African-American moms you don't want to mess with at all. But, yeah, in terms of, like, guilt, boy, the Jews got that down pat for sure. Learning you some stuff on a Monday morning, 99.7 The Blitz.